Okay. I think we should start. So thank you very much for coming today. Now, as I have a habit to keep a record on Zoom and then upload to my YouTube channel for all my seminars and teaching, and I will show you why I am doing these sort of things. So thank you very much for coming today to my seminar. In fact, this is my very first seminar in this university, giving to fellow colleagues. I'm not used to giving seminars, so sorry about that. Now, I just recently joined this university last year, so maybe I could start the seminar with some kind of self-introduction about who I am, what kind of job what kind of job that I need to do in this department and university, and then give you some kind of demonstration in terms of my sharing about how to make good use of technology to facilitate teaching. Now, I know that yesterday I have received the attendance list, and I know that some of you are actually PhD students. So I think I have modified the content a little bit so that I hope that it will be beneficial for your future teaching job. Okay, this is also my own learning process in terms of how to teach. And at the end, I will talk about something that I'm recently doing. And maybe next time when I have a chance to give you another seminar, I can show you other toys that I am experimenting now. Okay, so about me. My name is Joseph Kong. I am from the Department of Business Administration. Actually, I graduated from the City University of Hong Kong with major in information systems. That's why I am raised as a technical guy and then slowly migrate to the business side. And that is why when I look at teaching, when I look at business, you will know that, you will find that my solution to these type of business and teaching problem always comes with some kind of technical trick in it. And I think that I am not a strategic guy, I'm a technical guy. And I think in this seminar, I will show you some examples in terms of how technically I solve some kind of business problems. Now, before I came to this university, I have won 2 awards in CityU. One is the Innovative CityU Learning Award, talking about some kind of how to say, a collaboration with industry partners, some kind of online teaching and make good use of technology and YouTube to teach something. This was the award that I received before I come to this university. And another one is the BBA Contribution Award, because I make good use of the YouTube live streaming to help promotion of the Jupiter's Choice at that time. Now, our university don't join the Jupiters. That is why some of the examples that I'm showing you today actually is from my previous job, but I think these are good examples. Now, before I become or how to say, before I work in the academic, I have a chance to work in the media industry. That is why you will see when I need to do some kind promotion for the university, doing some kind of seminar. Well, I have how to say, I required myself to make this type of PowerPoint slide to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And this is my style. So sometimes I help the department to do some design works as well. And later on, if I have a chance, I can also show you how to use Illustrator, Photoshop, those type of things. And lastly, giving seminar and teaching is not something that I get used to. So basically, according to MBTI, I am extremely introvert. And if I remember correctly, I scored 15 score of introvert out of 16. So I am extremely introvert, and this is also something that I tell my student. This is not something that I prefer, but I can do it. And I hope that this is also an inspiration to my student. And that is why every time before giving seminar, I am very nervous. Now, these are some kind of photos related to what kind of things that I am doing. So some design tasks before I come to this university working in CTU, I built my own computer. I run a scholarship in CTU. That's why I was given a chair somewhere in the CTU campus. And I collect perfume. Okay, so this is basically something about me. Now, you are not here to listen to some of my self-introduction. So let me tell you the title of this presentation is the Smart Digital Transformation and how to apply these technology to facilitate your teaching. So SMACT. So in our first year MIS course, we teach our students these are the 5 technologies that nowadays drive the change in how we conduct business. So social, nowadays we have YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, no Facebook, okay? Facebook are for the old guys, okay? Facebook now are for the old guys. So no Facebook. If you want to communicate with the student, so try Instagram. And also nowadays we have Discord and all those type of different social networks. And our students like to use it. They already get used to sharing and like other posts of other students. We have mobile. Now, mobile is not new. So every one of us already get used to using mobile phone. And this is also the way we communicate with each other. So how to say, nowadays, nobody will use the cell phone to actually talk to each other. You use instant messaging, you go to social network, you watch YouTube, or maybe you watch a movie before you go to bed. Okay, and and we have some kind of analytics. So I will talk about how to use this type of analytics for the teaching. And finally, we have some kind of technology like the cloud. I have some kind of research project, how to say, supervision with some kind of undergraduate student. I require them to share their OneDrive directory with me so that I could access their files immediately when they edit it. And I know that whether they have edited or not. And finally, IoT. I'm not sure if IoT could be applied to education, but it is something that will happen in the future. I think very likely we will have wearables telling us whether the students are paying attention or not, maybe in the near future. So how to apply these type of technology transforming education? Now, first of all, we need to ask about what kind of business problem if we look at education as an industry. So very likely, we talk about these 4 things. So mainly, we do admission promotion. You want more customers. Okay, so we need to have retention mentoring. We don't want them to go to another university. And we hope that students looking at us as a role model in terms of how should someone behave if they are a professional in a certain industry. And of course, I don't need to explain, we need to deliver our course. And finally, this is our after-sales service. Now, unlike business, you want your customer to stay with you as long as possible. Okay, we are running an education industry and they will graduate. Eventually, they will leave. So how could we keep a good relationship with the alumni so that in the future, maybe they will come here to study a master degree, or maybe they will have some kind of collaboration with you, like the academic and industry collaboration, something like that. So mainly our education business problem are these 4. Okay, so my department head is here. She will not be happy because I miss out research here. Okay, so I supposed to do research, but sorry about that. Now this is my presentation. Okay, now so only teaching. Okay, only teaching. So modern days teaching are these 4 elements. Okay, modern days teaching. These are our 4 business process. And we try to apply SMACT to these business problems. So we try to understand our customer, our student nowadays, what they like and what they like to do in their leisure times. So very likely, they like to communicate with each other using some kind of apps like instant messaging. Now, some students actually send me messages on Instagram as well to negotiate something with me. And also, they like those type of social engagement. So when they follow you on Instagram, they expect you as a teacher to give them some kind of response, maybe liking their post, maybe giving some kind of ha-ha emoji as some kind of reply. This is something that they like. But digital natives and our students usually nowadays don't have a very long attention span. Now, I myself don't have a long attention span as well. So this is why I like to, after the lecture tutorial, I like to upload my recording to YouTube so that they could watch it in a fast forward mode.嗰啲YouTube 咧有啲乘1.5乘1.5咧 because I talk very slowly and they could rewatch the lecture in a very fast pace. And of course, they like choices. So even if they will not revisit those type of lecture and tutorial, they want me to keep a recording, even if they will not watch it. Okay, so this is their behavior. Now, according to the way they like to study and use their smart devices, can we think about how to make good use of these technology they already get used to? We take advantage of it and we see if we could use this technology to somehow communicate and achieve our 4 main business process. And I think today, I could give you some kind of demonstration, some kind of sharing, what kind of things that I am doing in order to communicate with them, have a good relationship with them, and make sure that they will listen to your lesson. So in my seminar today, I will give you a demonstration. I use a app called WhatsApp Business, and I will demonstrate to you very soon. I use some kind of QR code, Instagram, and for live streaming and video recording, I use a software called OBS Studio. And finally, I will show you some kind of YouTube analytics. So basically, these are the background. Why do you need to have technology to facilitate teaching? Because they expect you to do so. Now, I think I will give you the demonstration number 1. So, problem number one. Now, students like to use WhatsApp to communicate with each other, maybe talk about something with their group mates and classmates. Now, they want to ask you for your WhatsApp message, but you would like to have some kind of privacy. You don't want to disclose your mobile phone number to your students so that, I don't know, when 2 a.m. in the morning when you are sleeping, then somebody is calling you, reminding you that you need to go to the washroom. You don't want that. So you want some kind of privacy, but at the same time, you want to have some kind of quick ways that your customer could reach you. And I think I could share the use of WhatsApp Business. Now, in fact, WhatsApp, they have a version of WhatsApp that could be registered with your office phone number. And this is the way I communicate with my student. My student like to use WhatsApp message, and you always use WhatsApp to communicate with my student. I will show you how to use in conjunction with some kind of QR code generator. You have a one-stop location for your student to reach you, and also print your QR code on your weekly timetable and then put it everywhere, maybe on the door of your office, maybe on Moodle, and also in your introduction to your course. So quick and so you could have some kind of quick and short responses. Now, many of the students, they like to ask questions, can I do this, can I do that? And very likely, your answer is yes, no, you are not allowed, something like that, okay? If you could use instant messaging, this problem could be solved within 30 seconds. And let me show you other things when I am doing the demonstration. Okay, so WhatsApp Business. So this is the app that I would like to introduce to you. Now, this is a screen capture of my cell phone, and you will see that this is the typical WhatsApp that you are using. And this one is WhatsApp Business with B in the center. So you can see that on a cell phone, you could run two WhatsApp at the same time. This one, you could register with your typical mobile phone number. This one, you could register with your Xuyan University office phone number. And I am disclosing this one to my students. So they can use my office phone number to reach me using the WhatsApp. And I will show you how to do this. In case you would like to know more about this app, I think the handout, the first link is also already included in the first link of the handout. So in case you would like to download this app, this is the Android version and this is the iOS version. So serve yourself. Now, let me show you how to do this type of registration. Now, there's a trick to register WhatsApp Business. The first step, of course, is you go to the Play Store or the App Store to download this WhatsApp Business. Now, let me show you with my cell phone. Now, in my demo tool, I will show you how to demonstrate with your cell phone on screen with Zoom. 咁有啲同事咧就問我究竟點樣啦，可以咧喺個 Zoom 嗰度咧就同時可以 show 到 other screen. I will show you in my next demonstration. So let me show you this one. Okay, so basically, this is my cell phone. And this is the WhatsApp Business that I have told you. In order to register for WhatsApp Business, you go to your corresponding app store and then download this app. And of course, you try to open it. Now, for the first time you open this app, you need to agree and continue. And the next thing that you need to do, okay, allow it. Now, the next thing that you need to do is you could enter your office phone number here. But there is a trick. Now, I cannot remember my office phone number. So I'm sorry. That's why I rely on a QR code. Okay, so let me check my office phone number. Sorry about that. So it is 2804 8539, something like that. Now, after you have entered your office phone number, you click done. Okay, confirm. Now, WhatsApp will usually send you an SMS message to verify that you are the owner of this phone number. And of course, your office phone could not receive SMS. Then what to do? Now, what you need to do is wait for 1 minute and then click on this one, call me. And when you are back to your office after this seminar, you could immediately do it. You click on this one, and then you will receive an IDD call from WhatsApp. In the phone call, it will tell you this 6-digit verification number. And once you register your WhatsApp successfully, let me change to another phone. Okay, so you will know why I need to have a big box of material every time I teach. Okay, so let me show you this one. So this is my WhatsApp Business. So basically it's on another phone. And you will see that there are a number of students and other people contact using this particular method to contact me. You can see that there are a number of functions. So first of all, of course, you could have some student telling you that I am a little bit sick. Can I have the can I take the lesson on Zoom, something like that? What you need to do is just give him a quick reply and you solve the problem within 20 to 30 seconds. Now, another thing that you could do is that you can see a number of students are actually under my supervision for the BUS 472, the research project. And I think I have 11 students here. Now, I actually individually contact them, reminding them that you need to meet me when and when, something like that, but I'm not doing it individually. Now, in WhatsApp business, if you have a situation like this, you have a group of students that is under your supervision, you would like to broadcast a message, there is a function in WhatsApp business. Now, on top of this screen, you will find that you could have a broadcast list, and these are the 11 students that are under my supervision. And every week after I have met them, I will send a broadcast message here telling them that, okay, you are in good progress. Next week, when you meet me, what kind of things that you need to bring to the meeting, something like that. So I have already met them twice. The first time is something like that. You come up with 2 to 3 research projects. And in fact, each individual student will, not this one, maybe this one. Okay, so each individual student, they will receive a message like that with some kind of broadcast icon here. And once they have received this message, a broadcast message, usually they will give me a reply, something like that. Okay, good, remind. So this one is remember tomorrow we have a Zoom meeting, and then okay, something like that. And after the meeting, I will have another broadcast. Okay, this week all of you are doing good, and in order to so next week, remember to do a literature review, bring it to me, and then I will talk about, we could talk about it further, okay, in the next meeting, something like that. So I like this type of efficiency. I don't like to call them or email them individually. So with WhatsApp Business, you can set up this type of broadcast list to help you efficiently solve this issue. Okay, so these are the 11 students that is under my supervision. Now, this is one of the use cases. So let me see what, so this is the registration. We have already mentioned that. After the seminar, you can go back to your office and then register it immediately. Okay, now, in order for the student to easily reach you, I myself actually use some kind of QR code generator and make sure that the same QR code is available everywhere. So whenever the student look at the course introduction PowerPoint, look at my Moodle, look at my door, and also you can put it on your CV and business cards. So these are the way for the student to reach you. Now, in case you are interested, if it works, so you are welcome to scan this particular QR code with your camera app. So you can put it here. Okay, so, and then click on this one. Okay, and you can do the add to contact, and then you can actually see my face here, something like that. Now, I will recommend you to have this type of centralized contact point for, now the same QR code is also on the handout. Okay, so you can, so you will know my point. So the same QR code should be everywhere for your student to easily reach you with the same number, with the email address and something like that. So you can see I put it on Moodle, I put it on my office store and everywhere, and in the handouts as well. Now, the way to generate the QR code is very easy. I have included another link. I have included another link in the handout. This is the QR code generator that I recommend. It is very easy to use for to generate a QR code. What you need to do is in this particular website, you can go to the WeCard and then you enter the corresponding information like my first name is Joseph, last name is Kong. You can include your work phone here. So now I cannot remember my office phone number once again, so sorry about that. Okay, okay, 852-2804, 85. Okay, so something like this. Okay, something like this, and also the email. Okay, now after entering this particular, you can create a QR code and it will generate the QR code for your particular contact information. What you need to do is just download this PNG and you could include this QR code everywhere. Now let me show you my Moodle. Okay, so this is my Moodle. Now, I'm teaching 3 courses in this semester. So let me show you this e-business management. And you will see I have included my schedule where you will find the same QR code. So students have your weekly schedule and have a quick way to save your contact and reach you. And the same piece of information is also in the tutorial 1 file. When I introduce this course, the same QR code is available somewhere in the introduction of this course so that students have no excuse not able to reach you. 咁即係學生好多藉口嘅。Okay, so they have at least one method to reach you, and I will mention that this particular number you could use WhatsApp to contact me. Okay, so let me put my Moodle aside and I will show you my Moodle very soon once again. Okay, so this one, okay, this one is done. Now, remember, have a good relationship with your student. Now, I have so to make teaching fun, now this is also the reason why when I record my teaching, I like to put on a cap because I have no hair. It doesn't look good in the recording. And now, have fun with your student. Now, I myself like to disclose my personal Instagram with them and they like to follow me, but I have a rule for them. Okay, when they find my teaching is funny and take photos in my lesson, if they post some kind of photos and story on their Instagram, they need to tag me so that I could have a record that they are enjoying the lesson. So on the left-hand side, you will see that some of the students is posting my sharing. Now, this is a lesson about some kind of affiliation product of digital games. And I, myself, like to teach with physical objects and examples. This is my teaching style. Now, I am demonstrating these are the toys affiliated with some of the digital games, and this is also one way for them to earn some kind of licensing revenue. Now, on the middle one, this is my own post about myself, telling my student not to study very hard. And on the right-hand side, this is some kind of old post. Student share on their story that this is, I don't know, maybe she is having a very boring week. Now, this is some kind of very interesting message that I've shown her in the lesson. Rules are for the obedience of fools and interpretations of smart men. So to become creative when you are doing e-business. Okay, so remember, have fun with your student, okay? So when they take photos of me and post it on social network, they need to tag me. Okay, this is my rule. Okay, and make it fun, make it fun. Okay, so I think I have completed my demonstration number 1. Hope that you enjoy it. Now, I would like to show you another demonstration. The problem is like you would like to record your lesson, or you would like to have some kind of communication outside the university. Maybe you would like to promote your program. Maybe you would like to promote the university as a whole so that you could attract secondary school students to apply your university, something like that. So very likely, you would like to produce some kind of YouTube live streaming like a lot of KOL nowadays. These are some kind of techniques that are already well known. And actually, I've learned from those type of KOL in terms of the equipment that they use, the software that they use, and some kind of techniques that they use in terms of delivering their video. Now, there are some expectations from your student. Say, for example, nowadays we have hybrid teaching, and they expect that you will have some kind of lessons recording somewhere just in case they would like to revisit before their examination and project submission. They could look at those type of lesson recording. And I found that a lot of people miss out the second point is that the audio quality. The audio quality, now let me show you the difference in terms of the audio quality. So let me move to here. Okay, so now this is the first recording is from our typical classroom setup. So let us do a comparison. So this one is the first recording that I am using those type of equipment, a typical classroom setup here. So listen to the sound. Hello. Okay, so nice to see you all once again. I am Joseph, your lecturer of this particular course. So welcome. Okay, so this is sound number 1, using a typical or a typical classroom setup like that. Let me show you another example. Now, this is why you can see that when I am walking around the campus, I like to carry something like that with me to my to the lecture theater for teaching for a good reason. Now, let me show you example number 2. This is recorded using some kind of gaming headset like this. So happy Mid-Autumn Festival. I hope that you enjoy it quite a lot. Now, this is just recorded 2 days ago. Okay, this is just recorded 2 days ago. Now, lecture theater default 嗰個 sound system 咧就係咁嘅。To our digital entrepreneurship course once. Okay, this is with my own audio setup. Last week we have okay, so I think you can spot the difference. Now let me show you the last one. This one is while we are having a pandemic, we could not have face-to-face lesson, and I am using my own setup in my office.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Data Analytics cards.
So you can spot the audio and video difference. And I think I could show you how to do this type of adjustment in case you would like to buy some kind of KOL headset or something like that. Now, this is in fact when I am working in CTU, I have some kind of poster like this, is that we have some kind of needs to promote our Jupiter's choice to the public. And these are the situations that I think Zoom may not be appropriate. So students, secondary school students, they like to watch YouTube video, watch those type of live streaming instead of those type of Zoom section. 即係佢哋 Zoom 已經去到好悶㗎，但係佢哋好 enjoy 嗰啲 YouTube 嘅，so they enjoy those type of YouTube quite a lot. And these are the things that I have done 2 years ago before I joined this university. Now, in case you are interested, you could also scan this QR code. And this is actually the live streaming at that time when we try to give a Q&A section to JUPAS applicants. So it will automatically show you the YouTube. It will automatically show you the YouTube. So in case you could have a try. Now, when I design this poster, usually I will have a QR code here that is generated and then will show you directly to the video. Okay, something like this. And in fact, it could be easily done if you use the tool that I have just showed you. So where is it? Sandra. Okay, 唔緊要。So if you use this type of QR code generator, usually there is a choice called YouTube. What you need to do is include the YouTube video link here, and then you will be able to generate a QR code directly to the video. When you scan this QR code, you will go to that YouTube video directly. Now, this is the video that I have made a number of years ago for my previous employer, CTU, to promote our BBIS program. And in fact, you can see that this is a 3-person on a Zoom, and then taking this signal to broadcast directly to the YouTube video. So this is
如果係咁，不如我
學士課程，亦都係我依家讀緊呢一個啦。
咁by the way, this is our student in CTU. She is a KOL, and I think she has 30,000 followers. Okay, before she graduate. Okay, she is year 4 at that time. Now, so this is we begin with a discussion, and then I am giving some kind of presentation, and after the presentation, we have the Q&A section. So at that time, when this goes live, the audience, secondary school student, in case they would like to ask some kind of questions to the panel, they could type something on the live chat of the YouTube video, and we will answer immediately.
第二個問題啦，就係嚟自於 Vicky Wong 嘅，佢都想問一問關於 information management 嘅問題嘅，就係問如果佢想入呢一科嘅話 ，CGPA 會唔會有一個點樣嘅 minimum 要求啊？
咁我諗呢個係應該係阿蘇嘅同學啦，會唔會係即係
因為應該 you have some kind of Q&A section after my presentation, and then 3-person she is playing the MC, talking about the question asked by the audience, and then we are the person to answer this particular live. Now, it depends on the use case. So if your target audience is someone that is outside the university, maybe some kind of admission promotion, YouTube Live could be a better choice compared to a Zoom section. Now, after all this talking, maybe I can show you how to use the software that I have told you called OBS Studio for this type of recording and better audio quality, how to do these type of things. Now, in order for you to actually run a Zoom section and at the same time showing something from your cell phone or a notebook computer, you need some kind of capture card like this. Okay, so this is actually one of the equipment that I bring along to my lesson. So there is an HDMI cable, and then taking some kind of signal from your cell phone and then feed it to the computer that you are running a Zoom section. So this is some kind of broadcasting device in case you are into some kind of game live streaming. So a lot of people, they have the PlayStation 5 or Switch connected to this side, and then they play games, and they use another computer to do this type of game live streaming on YouTube. So this is the kind of device that they are using. Now let me show you how to use OBS Studio to do this type of video recording. So let me turn on my notebook. Oh, by the way, in case you would like to download OBS Studio, the third link I have included in the handout. This is the free of charge software where you could download for your Windows or your Mac device. Now, the interface is something like this. You could have a number of scenes. You can do recording, you could do streaming, and also you could do the virtual camera. This is also the software that I will show to my students when they are taking the e-business course. Some of the assignment I require them to do some kind of video presentation. And this is the software that I show to them. They could use this software to record their presentation and upload to YouTube as their assignment. So let me show you. My notebook. Okay, so this is my notebook view. Now, after you have downloaded the OBS Studio, it should look something like this. Okay, so this is the typical interface of the OBS Studio. There are three major functions for this OBS Studio. You could start the streaming. So once you click this button, the video from your computer will go to YouTube and your audience can start watching your live streaming. Now you could record something that happens on your computer. So this is actually the function that I use when we are having a pandemic. I need to teach in my office, and this is the function that I use to record my lesson. It is of better quality compared to Zoom recording. And finally, there is a function called the virtual camera. So you could actually use the video produced to become another webcam image that fit to Zoom, like one of the cameras, something like that. So let me show you a number of functions here. Now, on top of this screen is the preview. So this is something that is being recorded or streamed on YouTube. Now you don't have anything. So first of all, maybe I can create a scene. Now let me maybe rename this one. So I want this one to show the webcam. And here, I need to enter a source. So I could use the video capture device here. And Apple webcam, something like that. Now you can choose the FaceTime camera. Okay, now you can see my face now. And accordingly, you can leave these parameters as is if you don't want to trouble yourself, or you can make some adjustment to the resolution. Let's say, for example, maybe I can turn up the resolution a little bit. Okay, and never mind, just use the default one. Okay, now, and you can choose to see how big your face is on the video. So maybe I can put it on the center, something like that. Okay, so this is my first scene. Now, this is my face, and also you can add some kind of title, let's say showing who is this guy. So that is another function, like you can put the text here. Joseph Kong. Okay, and you can put Joseph Kong somewhere here and adjust a little bit so that people will know your name. Okay, so the stupid guy that is talking is Joseph Kong here. Now, another you can create another scene for demonstrating on your desktop. Let's say, let me create another scene, desktop demo. Okay, now I want to show to my student what am I doing on my desktop. Now you can add a new source here and display capture. So automatic the first screen so that you can see I am capturing the main screen here. Now I would like to put my face somewhere on the bottom right hand corner. So I could actually add another video capture device, use existing, use this one, and then I can put my face somewhere here. Okay, so when I am doing the demonstration, my face will be on the bottom right hand corner, and here I could show maybe the PowerPoint, something like that. Now, before I start demo the recording, let me show you the audio recording as well. So this is usually the way I do when I am doing those type of lecture recording. So let me pop this one into my notebook. Okay, so you need to actually include this mic as one of the audio source. So let me show you the audio. And here I am adding this one. Okay, and I think I need to make adjustment to the sound recording. Now I have been using this one for quite a long time so that I know that the default value is around 80, something like that. And I will show you how to make adjustment. Now, when I try to talk in my normal voice, you can see that this bar is moving. Okay, you can see this bar is moving. Now, if I try to talk with my normal voice, it is around the yellow to red region. It means that it is capturing a nice audio quality. So everything is done. Let me show you a demonstration. So start recording. Go to my PowerPoint and then start the PowerPoint here. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let me stop it and then try to run it again. So sorry about that. Okay, so this is my presentation, and this is a recording using OBS Studio. Hello, I'm Joseph, and nice to talk to you. Okay, so let me stop the recording, and let me show you the recording quality. So it is somewhere on my document here. Video. Okay, so this is the recording of the video. Now let me see. Change to the okay, so this is the software that I use to do the lesson recording when I am using my own desktop back in my office. But the tip is, when you try to do this type of recording, I will recommend you to bring with your own mic for a better audio quality. And of course, later on, if there is a chance that you need to do some kind of live streaming or some kind of good quality video recording for some other purpose, like a mission video, okay, a mission promotion video. Now, this is the method that I usually use to capture the video presentations. So you could feel free to follow the link on the handout with the OBS Studio. And of course, if you have difficulty in the configuration of OBS Studio, like what kind of equipment that you use, or you don't know how to adjust some kind of parameters in this OBS Studio, always feel free to text me a WhatsApp message. I am very happy to help you to solve these type of technical issues. Now, I think time is running short. Maybe it is time for me to give you the last demonstrations here. Okay. So, the third example. So after you have recorded your Zoom section, upload to YouTube, is there any way for you to, let's say, understanding the need of your student, which part that they have trouble understanding, which part that they like to watch more or repeat, repeating the video so that they can listen one more time.嗱，我 upload 咗個 video 上 YouTube 嗰度邊 part 佢哋睇得多啲啊？ Okay, so after I have uploaded the video to YouTube, which part they enjoy more? It may shows you something that maybe your clarification is not good enough, maybe your pace is not good enough, or maybe next year when you try to teach the same class, you need to make adjustment to the teaching material. Now, I myself has a habit, after recording on Zoom, I will download the video and then I will upload to the YouTube channel. And I can show you the backstage of my YouTube channel, what kind of analytics that you could have if you run a YouTube channel, and accordingly understanding the need of the students. So maybe I could show you my notebook once again. This is the diagram. These are some kind of graphs that you could have if you run a YouTube channel. So let me show you my YouTube channel. So let me go here. Okay, so when you run a YouTube channel, the backside of the YouTube channel is something like that. Now, in case you are interested to follow my YouTube channel, feel free to do so. And let me open this one. So my YouTube channel, now for some, for some intellectual property issue, my teaching is set to private, but I have other toys on my YouTube channel. So these are some kind of things that I do other than my teaching. Okay, so this is reviewing some kind of toys. So this is the video that I make for my YouTube channel, but this is not the point here. So let me show you the analytics. Now, on YouTube, there is some interesting thing that I could show you. Let's say, let me change the time to 365 days. Let me put aside this blue line. Let me show you tutorial 4 of e-business, tutorial 3 of e-business. Let me show you this one. This is in the second semester. This one, and also this one, and maybe this one as well. So look at this graph. Okay, can you spot some interesting thing? Now, if I put my cursor here, you will see there are 20 views of tutorial 3 of e-business. There are 21 views of tutorial 4 of e-business. So this is something happened in the first semester, okay, when I teach the e-business course. This is something that happened in the second semester when I teach the data analytic course. And you will see there is a sudden spike here that is orange. So what is the orange? Orange is lecture 7 of the data analytic for marketing course. So what happened here? Because this is the submission deadline of some of the assignments, and very likely they are not paying attention, or they would like to clarify some kind of concept. That's why before their assignment submission, they would like to revisit some of the recording, and the same for this one. Okay, this is just before the test of the data analytic course. So before the data analytic course, so this is before the assignment of the data analytic course. So around this position is the assignment. This position is around the test. Okay, you can see that they are quite hardworking. Okay, now let me show you some other interesting thing is that you could pick a video and see which part they enjoy the most. Oh, so let me see. Let us come on. 咦，去咗邊？唔緊要，嚟多次。YouTube Studio. Okay, so let me pick the content here. And you could actually trace the analytic of individual videos. So let me see which one is quite popular. I think there is the cluster analysis somewhere 3, 4. Okay, here, cluster analysis, this one. Okay, so on an individual video of your YouTube channel, you can check the analytics. And in fact, here, you could see the spike. Okay, how many people are watching which part. Let's say if I click on these 2 spikes, so students enjoy this part and this part the most. So let's see this part. Okay, what is it about? Okay, so it is related to some kind of parameter and variable setting for the cluster analysis. Maybe before they submit their assignment, they would like to revisit how to adjust this type of variables for the cluster analysis. Maybe next year, when you are teaching the same course, you need to emphasize on this type of adjustment of parameter when you teach the same topic. So these are the benefit of looking at these type of analytics and help you to improve your teaching. So this part as well. So why is the ending part more important? Let's see. So let me play clip here. Okay, so this part is the interpretation of the cluster analysis result. So very likely, they like to know the setting of the parameter in this lesson and interpretation of the result for the cluster analysis. So these 2 parts, when you look at the data analytic report, something like that, these 2 are the most important element of your 1 hour of teaching. OK， 即係其實咧，我哋教1個鐘書咧，其實啲同學就淨係睇呢幾分鐘嘅。OK, so very likely is something like that, but it tells you something. Maybe you could emphasize more next year when you teach the same course and replan what could be the material included in your lesson. So maybe let me show you another video. This one is also interesting. The database reconstruction, this one. So let me look at the analytics once again. So you can see nobody watched it anymore. They graduated. Okay, so we have 3 strikes here. So this part, and this part. And 4 dips. So these are the parts that they leave. They don't no longer watch this anymore, video anymore. So look at these 3 spikes. So what is this part about? Okay, let's refresh it. Three spikes. And let's play this one. Maybe it is a 2-hour video so that it takes some time to load up. Now I can also show this one here. Can I? 可能個 okay, it shows up. Okay, so these are some kind of techniques that in case you would like to do a reverse engineering, so maybe this is the first part that you need to clarify next time when you teach this course. So let me show you the second part here. So this is understanding the design of some kind of tables, some kind of things that maybe you need to clarify once more, or maybe in the next lesson, or maybe when you are teaching the same course next year, advise somebody is taking up this job. These are the parts that you need to pay special attention to, and students need more clarification in this particular area. So this is the analytic part of the YouTube video. If you record the video, upload to YouTube channel, and these are some kind of backside information you could read and help your teaching. Okay, so these are the three sharings that I would like to show you in my seminar. So, okay, now this is the last one. Let me show you this one. Now, I am not the type of person who would like to take attendance using the physical form. Because when I was teaching in CTU, there are a lot of students that are very naughty. And if I circulate around the attendance sheet, they will simply ask their friend to sign for them. Or maybe in the next week, they will sign the previous week and argue with you that they have attended the lesson, something like that. Now, let me show you this interesting piece of paper. This is something that I've discovered. Okay, a very normal piece of paper. Okay, so this is an interesting trick that I have found when I visit the stationery store sometimes, is that it is with some kind of invisible ink. Okay, so this is some kind of very interesting technique. Okay, so let me show you one more time. Okay, invisible ink, UV light. And this is your typical attendance sheet. Okay, some naughty student will sign it back so that I will secretly write some kind of marks somewhere to sport this type of honesty issue. Now, these are some kind of, I don't know, some kind of jokes for the students. But I have already evolved to a digital way of taking the attendance. So now I think some of you have experience in using the U reply, and actually I am using the U reply to take the attendance of the students. So let me show you this one. Usually, nowadays, if I would like to take the attendance in a big lecture with 100 students, I will post up a very simple quiz or exercise with one question only. Let's say this one. This is just done several days ago on Tuesday. So let me show you this one. Full report HTML. Now, I have only one very simple question, and I ask them to answer immediately with a login. So what is the name of the project company? So B is the obvious answer after the explanation, and I could easily have a list of students who actually answer the question, and I have told them in advance, I will use this type of classwork to automatically take attendance for you. Okay, you don't need to circulate around the attendance sheet. I am migrating to this type of digital method. So these are some kind of tips that I think related to the teaching, related to my sharing today. Now, before I end my presentation, I would like to show you this graph. Now, last year when I interviewed for this job here, this is on the right-hand side is the diagram I showed to fellow professors and my employment panel. Is that what kind of things that I'm doing in the university? What could I contribute? So basically, these are our major job function. You need to teach, you need to do research, you need to do mentoring, and you have some kind of outreach. So basically, the way I do it is I'm combining some kind of design technical aspect of problem solving, and I look at it from the business point of view. So this is my way of looking at teaching and apply those type of smart technology to solve our educational business problem. And before I end, I would like to show you this beautiful lady because I learned from her. So this particular person is佢冇教我嘅，放心. So I don't have a chance to study in MIT, but she, I think, is the only professor in the world that can appear on both the cover of Nature and Science and at the same time on fashion magazines. So she is an engineering professor, and this is her philosophy. Okay, so something that is very good looking could be put in the modern, could be put in the Museum of Modern Art, and at the same time, the contribution could be on the Nature and Science. So you don't do art, you don't do science alone, but you are doing it together. And I think I am also following this particular path of thinking. Something need to be good looking, applying technology to to our education and business need. I am not doing it alone. I am doing it as a package. So the last thing that I would like to show you is this one. These are my current experiment. I'm keep on innovating in terms of what kind of things that I could incorporate and further develop the way I teach. So basically now I'm doing this type of 3D printing. I'm collecting some kind of old technologies, running a course Discord group, and also investigating in something like the patent and trademark issue. Maybe next year I can show you something new related to this area and incorporate these to the teaching material. So thank you very much for coming to my talk today. Now, the same QR code, you could find it on the handout in case you need some kind of help related to how to handle those type of technical issues. Feel free to contact me. So thank you very much for coming today.